everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at modeling an F16, and we don't have to actually model it. We're going to take a model of a 3D printed F16, and I'll show you how to make formers of it and everything. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I need to open up File, okay, here we have our F16. We turn the origin on, and the origin's up there. So I'm going to move this. So we come up here to bodies, right click, move copy, and I'm going to rotate this and move it up. And click OK. Here's our model. Now, I want to make formers in here. And to make those formers of the fuselage, I come over here to Mesh. I need to go to the Mesh Tools, so I click on the Mesh. And I come up here to Create Mesh Section Sketch. This is the body. And the plane that I'm going to use is this. Then I'm going to drag this back. About right there. And I could make one up here, but I'm just going to start right here. And click OK. And I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to keep doing this all the way back through the body. And all I'm doing is just reverse engineering. So I don't have to actually model this F16. Probably it'd be best to put one right there. And I'm probably just going to do 10 for now. And I put this one here to get a good profile of this intake right here. And I want one right up here too. And you can do this with pretty much any mesh file or OBJ file, STL files. And you should put these formers at places, really good places to give you this shape really well. In this particular file for this, I got this off of Thingiverse. This OBJ file or STL file. Okay, that's enough for now. So if I turn these off, or the bodies, we can see we have the formers here now. So we'll come down here to sketches, and I'm going to turn off all these. Okay, we just have the one there. Go back to the solids here. Now what I'm going to do here is do an offset plane. And I want to use this front plane here. And move this back right on there and click OK. Now I wanted to create a sketch on this plane, so I click the plane and come up here to create sketch. And the first thing I want to do is draw a line down the center. And a fit point spline to draw this around here. And I'm going to move these to get this matched up. Okay. And the less points you have around here is better. But this is fine. And now I'm going to mirror this side here. So come over here to mirror and this line here. And this line. And the mirror plane is this. And click OK. Now I want to offset this. Okay, I'm going to let me cancel this. This line here, I'm going to delete this line. Now we have this. Now offset this. This. And that looks about good. And click OK. Go ahead and finish sketch. Now I'm going to extrude this. And I'll extrude this whatever thickness your wood that you're going to use for this. So let's just say it's 0.10 millimeters. Then click OK. And there's that. And change the name of this to F1. Turn off the sketch, don't need it. And there's our first former. And I'm going to do the same for the rest of these. Change this to F2. And I'll turn this body up here because I don't need it. And once again, I'm going to do an offset plane of this. Make sure I got the right plane. And move this back to here. Click OK. And I want to create a sketch on this plane here. So click that plane and create sketch. Again, same thing. I'm going to draw a line. Fit point spline. Okay. And mirror this. And the mirror line is this. Click OK. And I want to delete this line here. And offset this line and this line. Now let me turn the other body back on and see how thick that line was. I don't remember. And that looks fine. And click OK. Turn that body back off. I don't need it. Go ahead and finish sketch. And extrude. I'm going to extrude this. Turn this body back on so I have a reference how thick that was. And click OK. Now I can turn that sketch off. And this mesh body, turn this on. And what I'm going to do here is drop the opacity on it down to 50%. And now we have the formers inside of there. Pretty cool. And you could even loft those back if you wanted to, but there's no reason to. So let me do the next one here. Change this to F3. Turn all these off. Don't need them. Actually could. All right, we're going to do a offset plane again. This plane here. Going to move it back to that there. Click OK. And now I want to create a sketch on this plane. So I click that plane and come up here, create sketch. And again, I draw a line down the center. And use a fit point spline. little difficult getting the shape here. And I'm just going to use that. You're going to spend more time getting that shape better. Again, I'm going to go to mirror. This line here, and the mirror plane is this, our mirror line, and click OK. And I want to get rid of this line here. Come up here to offset. This. And finish sketch. Extrude. And I want to extrude this outer ring here. Click OK. Turn the bodies on so I can see it. Turn off the mesh body. And there we have our 3 formers there. If you wanted to, you could come up here to loft. All right, now, not sure why not letting me loft, but okay, probably need to put some rails on here, but no biggie. You wouldn't want to lop those back anyway. Okay. So we got those formers there. Let's turn this back on. Turn F3 off. All right. And pretty much that's all I'm going to do throughout this whole body back here. And the wings and everything are done the same way like this. So I'll just do maybe one more here to make sure you guys have it down. All right. I'll turn this on. And I'm going to turn these bodies off. Again, come up here to construct, offset plane. This is the plane. Okay. All right, then click OK. I'm going to create a sketch on this plane. Draw a center line. And fit point spline. And we're going to do a mirror again. This line. And delete the center one. Do an offset. Finish sketch. Now we're going to do an extrude. And click OK. And turn the bodies back on. Okay. And there we have that now. Change this to F4. And also change these to F1, 2, 3, 4, etc. There we have our formers. And like I said, I'm going to do this whole fuselage back where I put all the sketches on. So yeah, and if you're wondering like how to do like this surface up here, we'll do the same thing. We'll go back to mesh, create, and create mesh section sketch. This is the body, and I'm going to select this plane here and move this up, and let's start right there and click OK. Turn the mesh body off, and we have that right there. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go back to solid and do construct offset plane, and I'm going to use this plane here and drag this up. And you want this plane to be at the same height as this. Okay. Now I'm going to create a sketch on this plane. And again, I'm going to draw a center line. Use fit point spline. And again, if you don't want this to snap, just press Control. Okay, then we're going to use a mirror. This line. And a mirror line is this. And click OK. And I'm going to draw a line from here to here. This one I'm going to leave solid, so I leave it as is and finish sketch. But I want to delete the center line and do an extrude, which is selected already. And click OK. I can turn this sketch off. Turn the mesh bodies back on, and you can see that's where it needs to be. Could go a little higher though. It looks like it the plane was not at the same height, so what I'm going to do here is just move it. We turn this off for a sec. No, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to then turn this back on so I can see where I'm going with it. Right there, and click OK. And turn these off again. And so far, those are formers for the F16. And we didn't even have to model the F16. But anyway, that's how you do all that. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing that, putting more formers in here and stuff like that. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like and comment in my videos. And also, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section down there, and I'll answer questions also. And I also invite you to join my Patreon site and my Facebook group, which is called CAD Build Fly RC, both of the same name. Go over there and have a look. And you guys have a great rest of your week and weekend, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Subscribe for more.